Igbo mụ na-ege ntị, anyị ekene unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata. Tata bụkwa 20 to 22nd of November 2023. Ewetara unu ozi dị oke mkpa site n'ọfịs of Biafran Prime Minister wee ife okwu n'iru akwụkwọ a anyị si na ya egosi unu ka unu nke ya bụ ife gbasịta maka ife n'ime n'ala Igbo and ka Biafra ga-esi wee bịa. Achọ m ka o si m n'ọnụ pụta mana unu ga-esi ya bụ ife unu ga ya ọfụma ọfụma. Ọ na-adrọpụrụ kọmentị unu gbasịta maka ife ichere n'ihe anyị na-abịa ịnụ kịta Biafran Prime Minister kwuo n'iru akwụkwọ a. O kwuru ya dịka o si wee dị, asị ọ nụrụ si mee gịnị ya kọrọ nwanne ya. Dịka o si dị ya chetakwa na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si na-wetara nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa. All right, over to you, sir.
For those who may think that what we are doing is a joke, it's because you have not lost anybody in your family. Because the Nigeria has not visited your family. A loss to any Biafra family is a loss to all. An injury to any one single Biafran is an injury to all. The reason we are not going to lock down the entire Biafra land because of this incident is because we want to hunt down the killers. From the 4th to the 6th of December, every person in Anambra State wearing military uniform, every place you see them, they are the killers of our people. Bring them down. Because there is no law in Nigeria. As you all know, there are Islamic movement. All they do is to come kill and put fear on our people using terrorism and allow them to go to the IDP camp so they can overrun our land. It is not going to be possible anymore. And I want to see any government in the world who will sit back and watch their own citizens, innocent children, being killed and butchered, being rained with the bullet of AK-47. And that government will fold its hand. The Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government has become the only legitimate government that will fight and will protect Biafrans going forward. And that we're going to do with whatever resources are available to us, using every mechanism and every measure necessary. Those who participated in killing these children today will never live to tell the story. The Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Resistance Fighters, and every anchoring group fighting for Biafra. Your duty from tonight is to hunt down the killers of the people in Uli. Is to hunt down the killers of the people in Ihala. Anywhere you see them within Anambra or outside Anambra, hunt them down between now till the 6th of December. Specifically, from the 4th of December to the 6th of December, is these 3 days we are going to dedicate it to hunt them down. And on this note, we are also informing Biafra people that you must continue to stay 1 kilometer away from military barracks. You must continue to stay 1 kilometer away from taking point. Forget the system they are using. You have to walk from 500 meters and raise your hands up. You know, that kind of thing is not happening anywhere in the north. We will open a new front in Anambra, starting from this night. Anambra State, we have come. We will tell you that it is not before when you will kill and nobody talks. When you will kill and nobody will defend. It is time we are going to activate the most ruthless self-defense in Anambra State. And those who will come out to violate this particular lockdown, you will be treated as those who participated in this heinous crime in Uliabihala. It did not happen in your community does not mean that you are free. It could be you tomorrow. And we must do everything to put a stop to it. While we are fighting for the liberation of Biafra, we must make sure we protect those who are in Biafra land, using every means necessary. Again, the liberation liberation of Biafra is taking a new turn. And this evening, I'm going to make a very special announcement. This is an announcement in the sense that we are now activating, making sure that the Biafra government comes into full function. And the function of the de facto government is that we are now working on the economic viability of Biafra as a nation. For this reason, listen to the following announcement. Those who will make sure they work to make the economic team and the organization that we are going to use to bring the Biafra economic analysis to the world has been appointed this evening. And I want to announce that Dr. Bryson C. Okeoma has been appointed to chair the Biafra Economic Viability Committee, seconded by Mrs. Augustina Ifi Kaba, Pastor Jonathan Obasi Benjamin, and the European Rep Mazi Uche Ubi. These are going to be the committee that will work very, very hard to make sure that the Biafra economic viability is well researched and drafted for the global community. The second committee, as we move very fast to the liberation of Biafra, will be the Biafra Identity Management Committee. The committee that was set up to look over the identity management, registration, and application process for the Biafra National Identity Card has been dissolved this evening. The 6-man committee comprising the Finance Minister, the Foreign Affairs Minister, and many more has been dissolved this evening. And we are constituting a new committee that will look into the identity management and identity application from tonight. In the new committee, it will be headed by Professor Chioma Ekoma, seconded by the Deputy European Rep Mwada Obi and the European Rep Uche. Also in this committee will be Mazi Praise, the Regional Intelligence and Infrastructural Security. This new committee will make sure that the application for the Biafra National Identity Card issues, the process will be resolved as soon as possible. It is also very, very imperative and very important for the region who are yet to submit their state structure and map. You have from now to the 4th of December, from the coastal region to the lowest. Any disagreement, any issues you are having with within your state, within your executives and within your state structure must be resolved on before the 4th of December. Those who fail to submit their accepted structure, state structure and map will also have consequences, because it means that you are not serious. You will be dissolved and you will be replaced. At this point, we are not interested in any distraction. So every state that are yet to present their map, to present their state structure, you have between now till the 4th of December. And let me make it very clear, as Biafra is a confederating state, every state you are on your own. You must bring a structure that is completely acceptable by the people of your state, without interference from the national, or without interference from the central government of Biafra. We are not going to practice anything less than what is globally acceptable to make sure we correct the mistakes that Nigeria has inflicted into your brain. And for that reason, the states are independent. And of course, we have designed a very good structure that will make sure we have a robust economic system within the Biafra government. For those who may not be aware of the time frame, it becomes very imperative for this particular announcement this evening that you have from now to the 4th of December to submit your state structure and your state map. I want to inform Biafran's people that the hunt to bring Hope Uzodinma to justice is ongoing. And Biafra government will stop at nothing to stop those who kills our people and who have become whatever they are today because of the atrocities against Biafra, which is being sponsored by the Nigeria Islamic government. The Biafra independence is fast approaching. Before we do that, every mechanisms that we have in our template must be exercised and must be achieved before the declaration of Biafra. It includes the data collection exercise for the Biafra people. It includes the self-referendum for the Biafra people, which we are going to make sure that every Biafran in diaspora will have the privilege to cast their vote electronically. This is very, very important. It is going to cost us, but it is something that we must do. As we look forward to break many jinx and doors, everybody in Biafra land must be ready to be your brother's keeper. The Biafra government in exile and the de facto government, we are not against any group of person, any political pressure group who wish to fight for Biafra. But what we will not condone is when your own Biafra is to fight against those fighting their own Biafra in a different way. We will not interfere in any group who wish to fight, but do not use yourself as an agent to disrupt, distract, and fight against what we are doing. In the coming days and weeks, our liberation mechanism will be different. As we open a new front in Anambra,
ndị be dalụ linen nkunu si na-esola ihe a na-eme na Eastern News 24. Unu anụgo ife Biafran Prime Minister kwuru, Maazị Simon Ekpa. Ife a bụ morning tea ka wetara unu ya, ife anyị na-akpọ ya. Anyị kwuru ya dịka o si wee dị, ka isi nwere ike ikwu maka na ihe asara nkwa ekwere unu n'oge gara aga. Anyị ga-ewetara unu update bụ ihe ọbụla na-eme n'ala Igbo nke Igbo ga-esi dị na mana anyị ga-ewetara unu update ya na Eastern News 24. Dịka ị nụrụ ya bụ ife Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ, ọ dị oke mkpa na ịnyere anyị feedback gị ka efe ichere gbasara maka ya bụ ife ndị n'okwukasị kabakwara ka ị dropụra ya on the comment section below. Nke dịka ibu ya bụ echefukwara ọzọ na ya bụkwa Eastern News ka si na-wetara nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa. dịka na-eche maka nnwere onwe onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, asị m na ya dịrị anyị na mma na nche ya dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ, otu anyị kwuru otu akwa ya dịrị ise ise ise. Alright, thank you once again and stay tuned at Eastern News 24. Ka emesịa ụmụnne m ụmụ Igbo.